Hi everybody, Julia Stock from Be Astute back on the A to Z of business vocab. And this week we've got L for loss. Not something we really want to be doing. But we have to remember that there's a difference between a tax loss, a good thing because we don't have to pay any tax, and making an actual loss in your business, which is when your expenses are more than your income. So this is where having a great accountant can really help, and really understanding what the rules are for tax purposes, around how best to take money out of your business, in order to minimize your tax burden. Not my personal absolute area of expertise, but I know enough great accountants to know that this is an area where a lot of business owners don't pay enough attention to. So often they are convinced that their accountant will be running their finances for them, and that quite honestly is not the case. As the business owner, you are expected to be a finance grown-up, to understand how your business is operating, the money coming in, the money going out, what you're spending it on, and how to be able to control that. What you do need to do is make sure that you're working with a really good accountant, that you're perhaps potentially paying more than you can get away with, because as in all things, you get what you pay for with your accountant, but you need to make sure that you are getting tax advice as part of that accountancy package. Why? Because once your year end has completed, there's a lot of things that you can't do in terms of tax management that you have to do within that physical year period. Again, accountants are the people to talk to. Not every accountant is a tax specialist, so that's something that you want to be thinking about when you are choosing. You also then have the choice of the management accountants who have the skills to be able to advise you within the year around the most cost-effective way to be running your business. So if you're getting to the stage where you're getting more complex, think about potentially working with somebody who is also trained as a management accountant. It is a different skill set, and they are able to answer different questions. In terms of L for loss, it depends on the reason for the loss. It may be that you decided to invest for the future, and so you're taking a one-year hit in order to be more profitable longer term. It could be that in chasing growth, you've allowed your costs to get out of control. It could be that you're suffering from a lack of productivity, or that your sales and marketing, quite honestly, isn't good enough. The starting point is for you to be really honest. That doesn't mean beating yourself up. It means being honest about where you're at, why you're there. If you can't answer the questions, you have to be honest about the fact that you can't answer the questions, and you need to do something about getting help in answering those questions. Your accountant may be the first point of call, but it may be that somebody who is more of a business advisor with a very much finance background can actually help you rummage right down into things and understand how you've got yourself into a tangle. Making a loss need not be catastrophic for your business. It certainly can give you a lot of short-term stress, but again, this is where getting really good advice can help you in terms of creating long-term happiness. So that's L for the depressing loss. It doesn't have to be that depressing. Thank you very much.